This day 1102 of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. My sponsor, come to share more of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. Please come me directly. We greatly appreciate it. Everything is Simon, you're there. Simon Kuf Aleph. Secret Aleph to Secret Ches. Okay, so of course we're still talking about Chatichol Yiskabed. And raw pieces are pieces which have their feathers on. Yurav, I'm the Rashba Sabator Sabayis Kosam Zelashona. The Rashba writes, what piece is called one which you could honor your guest with? Anything which the manner of people is to put in front of one guest. Which is an average piece. Not too big and not too small, not too big. If it's too small, it's not choshev. Person doesn't give it to a VIP guest. Also, if it's large, it's made to be cut. You don't put it over in front of one guest. Evidence for this, which it says in Parakat HaReves and Zvochim, that let the animals be butter barov. Because the Baal Chaim, when it's alive, is not batel. The inference is that if it was shechted, it's batel. Male, the kosher can keves barod, so that goes without saying that a lamb in its hide, a goose or a chicken in its feathers, lo mikre chatichol iskabed. According to Rashi, but so it's not called chatichol iskabed. Makes sense, total sense. Because of asmak, chem mishari dura, because of his el shono. Bashaidu writes a message about Rabbi Yaakov, Tarnagolas and Bela. There was a Tarnagolas which was treif. She started with shchut shkes, which are mixed up with two kosher shechted chickens. Asura lonit lonatzasa, the forbidden one, not of its feathers removed. Itira beinotam beinotam is matir. Of lonit lonatzasa, since its feathers not removed, ain't really skabe. Even they orchin kmoshi. It's not suitable to honor guests with it as is. If anybody says, "Sibra go to chiyah lacha kedeus elu." So it's determined that lacha is this way. So this is clear from what he writes in Shulchan Aruch. Let's see if Gimel Shal Dasa Tur Kosav on the opinion of the Tur wrote those who argue. And his opinion is like the first opinion, evidently, that it is too large a piece, too unprepared a piece. Is not Tichul You base. Arukh HaShulchan says the machlokas hinges on the following: the Rosh Havakash, Rosh are difficult nehida because they ain't royal iskabed. True, this piece is not royal iskabed. Come lo garam davar sheminyan. Nevertheless, it's no worse than a davar sheminyan. K'moshe Messiah v'arav koshkein the chashi tvei is darkly manos. Certainly, it says it's certainly significant, like something which is normally counted. But the pasuk the es shadarkly manos, things which are specifically counted. Lobatil, which goes to see in Kufiyud and Sham. Piece of lokash kushas arash v'shish l'perik arvis. The b'tayis by Chaim Lobatle of Shchut B'Tela. Because it's not difficult in the rush. That which Rashi asks, its inference is in Perik Arvis that if it's Shchuta, it's not. It's Batel, even though it's large because it's too large. That could be according to Rabbanan. It's the Rakshibet Vorim HaMekachim. It's only 7 things, which are the enumerated things which are Mekadosh, not more. Moshe came pasuk Ram back design. Came pasuk Ben Yosef Sif Kosin Kufyud. Ayin Sham. Afimash pasuk Tur according to that which Tur paskin the Eshet Dakali Moshe Batel. Even stuff other than that those 7 things which are almost always counted by count. So by count. You didn't have to say because by chashiv. To the shchita mane betulim, even the shech not batel mishum davar sheminyan. Anyway, because davar sheminyan, forget about where this gabi not really this gabi. So Rashi never told us explicitly what he holds. That shedarko limanas in a batel. He never said that anything which can, which is almost always counted is not batel. V'lo nisharak mishum royal gabi. So therefore, all we have left, according to him, out of a lack of knowledge, is issue iskabed badem because they ain't really iskabed. Certainly a piece like this you can't give to guests. Zelgam das beinu tam asmak v'shachim. That's what beinu tam the smak v'shaytura. Please to me mail the gamma Ram Masov Krab saying Elam. Rama also has all this way. The bracket says ayin shashkas mashal midah dim rachaved the gam davar shem minyan lo ave. Akal shoro. Shach says also not Darash Minyan. Clearly, Arukh HaShulchan is not learning that way, so he says Tzarchin. HaMechaber Tzarchin HaMechaber passes in Kuviyot the Darash Minyan Batel. The Chaber says Darash Minyan is Batel anyway. So what's the Shach bringing proof here that's not Darash Minyan? Maybe this is Darash Minyan. That's Batel anyway. You can move. V'zel Shor Rabbeinu Beis Yosef. See base. Gimel. Beis Yosef writes. Tani Golos Ben Otzasa. A chicken in its feathers. She's arba it's got mixed up with other chickens. Betela is nullified. So ain't a real iskabe if they orchim. It's not suitable to present in front of guests. Kamoshu as it is. And even if it got mixed up, they remove the feathers. He explains the brackets. It's the beginning of the mixture got batel. It doesn't wake up again to be non-batel. It's suitable for guests. Unless it's cooked. And so to a whole lamb. Brackets he adds or even if it's skinned. Oh, there's a piece that's too big. Lo chashiva ru'el iskabe. It's not suitable for guests. Shein directly taken in the kevesh lema chaticha. You don't give a guest a whole lamb or too big a piece. Those are arguing all this ad kalashona. I'm astonished that we should wrote that if it's not cooked, it's not considered suitable to give to a guest. However, Divram and before Din said what he quoted, this halach is not clear. This statement is not made. Father, on the contrary, Rabbeinu Tam says it's only because the feathers not removed. That's not what it's kabe. Mashma, it seems the inference is quite explicit, quite implicit. If the feathers been removed, how will this kabe? And it's royal is kabe, even though it's not cooked. But as a time because it's not cooked yet. Rashba also indicates this. Since it brought the case from Zvachim, the Shkuta Kai Gavna Betela that a shechted animal would be brought down. Because it's too large. Seems quite clear. Only because it's large, it's not brought down. Not because it's not cooked. That's many bushels come on. Obviously, that's not cooked. Tzarchim. Yudal Vulai made a custom at two or since two road. Some say the chaya ain't really scabbed that when it's raw. It's not suitable to give the guest. So I've been Beis Yosef. They said well, all those who argue on the case of a chicken with its feathers still intact, and those who argue on the case of a too big a piece. Cooking Gakin and Bushas, they also argue on not being cooked. And even if it's not cooked, it's still rather scabbed. That's what Mucha came to show them. It's not clear that they show that way. Come home and says before she's parking. Didn't see in Rishonim says that way. Brings down brackets. I'm Mishnah Beit Yidal Beis V'Shamim Ein Shochim Chulei Beisil V'Chulei. There it's talking about sending monos on Yontif. Not sure. It says he can't send them raw. I guess there. So. So it says can't send them raw. I forget what. Can't send them raw, and it sounds it's not royally scabbed. Tezvav. Avrabbeinu Makosah V'Chein Nogin Ke'Yishchokin. The halacha is like the Yishchokin, which hold that even there's no such thing as too big a piece. It's royally scabbed, and there's no such thing as uncooked. That's also scabbed. Milvad Targos B'Toso, except for a chicken when it still has its feathers intact. The Mechuseres Ma'isa Gadol. That it really lacks a lot of preparation. We go customers to allow it to be nullified. But so too the legs of an animal, or rosh, or the head, somewhere which haven't had the hair burnt off yet. The hair's already been burnt off. These are considered suitable to serve guests. I feel even they haven't yet been salted. I feel kevesh shlamei abatam, even a lamb is not nullified. Legs of birds, besides the legs of geese, and the legs of sheep or goats. Not really significant at all. Nullified. Rosh and the head of a chicken also is not significant. It can be nullified. And quote from Ramah. If the prohibition did not become known until after he removed the feathers, lo batil. It's not batil because boy, no that taroves, it was already chatichul iskabed. It's being a guy named Pritor. The idea of Issa, when you became aware of it, that became that's when the Issa devolves. Came aware only after it was defeathered. And what's even kuftes, let's like in kuftes, yavish in a dry Issa, which couldn't butter 1 and 2, but so no that harbishal, but you don't find it until after it's cooked. Also, it's forbidden. Kamsim inside says Sib Glam Gimel Kasavnu. We also wrote previously Shaidia Gramas Issa that when the awareness takes place, that's when the Issa comes into effect. And here comes effect after it becomes Chatiru Skabe. As you're showing the brackets. It's important. Near the Hefsei Ruva, it's a great loss. Shots of Chag, and there's pressure. Pressure of circumstances. We can add the opinion in Mechaber who holds the Chatiru Skabe does not apply to too big a piece or to a piece not cooked. He no, he says the last reason that's not cooked ain't like your cloud. That one he's not willing to take on. Die only the svara of too big a piece. I can't even Tezai, feet develop according to the Ramah. Even you see knows is ready took out the feathers. The stomach has not yet been opened. And the innards have not been removed. Ain't no butter, it's not butter. It's not lacking a major maisa. So the legs have already been singed of their hair. Till fame, even though the hooves have not been removed, ain't a butter, it's not butter. There's also not lacking a big maisa. Just chop. And the feet of geese, which not have been singed like is normally done, but they are nullified. The dami goes mitzvahs. It's like a chicken with its feathers. This called lacking preparation. That's a shach. I would say that the head of birds is not significant. It's batel. Wow. It says the head of a behemoth is also not significant. It's nullified. Only the head of a calf is significant. It's not batel. He says in our day and age, we didn't hear that the head of an animal has chashivas, perhaps even the head of a calf. And the legs of geese are not chashiv in our day and age. But a tongue. That is chashiv. He says right from Chumash that Avraham Avinu gave his guests the tongue. If the tongue is in the head still, ain't no batel. The head's not batel because of the tongue. Karkasa person called Elad Barn bring Miskabed, but all these parameters of Royal Skabed, Tofi, and Makam, they are relative to time and place. Called Talibrias Ein Emor has to do with how the place, the Rav Paskins, how the Rav views the situation. If it's significant to give to a significant guest in that place, low batel, it's not batel. In the Chashuv Makam says it's not significant in this place. Somebody else it might be significant. Batel, never is batel. Suffocated tomorrow if the Rav has a question. Is suitable to give to guests or not? We are lenient because it's the Rabbanan. Like we wrote previously. That is from the Shach. There's a question here. Say that a chicken its feathers is bottom. Needed. Okay, it's a chatiru skabi. It's not chatiru skabi. It's bottom. If it can't chatiru skabi, that would be bottom. Although I'm not sure about that because again, chicken can be sold by weight. Even the whole chickens can be sold by weight, and you can sell several chickens by their total weight. But okay, let's go along with the Arukh HaShulchan here. It's discounted. View pasuk common soaps is simon kofyud. He passed simon kofyud the eshadakli must and butter things which are almost always counted not butter. Yeshu in the some say the choshev b'chusa ma'isa gadol anything which is lacking in great preparation. It's like not a piece which you put in front of guests. The Shach name Rashal Minchas Yaakov. That's astonishing. Why should that negate its status as Davar Sheminyan? It seems more clear like one of the Gedolim, right? The same Mari B'Makom Shepamim Mochrim Asar Shlo Minyan. About places sometimes they sell not by Minyan. Mochrim Shmochrim Makom Minyan. If they're a place where they sell only by Minyan, come over as Manenu, not ours, man. Back then. Vaday the little bottom of time Davar Sheminyan. It's clearly Davar Sheminyan. Piece of the done ain't a potato coin does. If the coin does not be butter. It's worse than a big piece. Sometimes even in our day age we sell without count. But a hen, a chicken with its feathers, koshkin kevis, bora, and certainly a lamb in its hide. Vadi avodah shemini, it is avodah shemini. Feed das for bein ramah b'simen kufyud aino batel as shadakim osif, something which is normally almost always counted. It's not batel. I don't know. Again, nowadays chickens get sold by weight, so I don't see that this is necessarily true nowadays. Okay, Yudches, Od Kasa Kasvu. They also wrote Shuman Kakanta. And one of the types of fats. It's not royalist. You don't give us to guess. Of or shuman avaz, but the hide of the fat of a goose. Mikro liskabe is called suitable to give the guess. It's not butter. But kurkaban, the gizzard, chen shabnei amai, and also other innards, intestines, and liskabe, you don't give the guess. Akal shano. The shuman akanta bade in derech leho kamoshi. So whatever the shuman akanta is, it's not normally eaten as is. But kanto shal ego kosugloim. The mikro liskabe. Okay, we have to look up what the kanta is because I don't remember what a kanta is. Let's hold on a second here. Okay, this is not going to help us very much. It's the ileum. And the ileum is the third portion of the small intestines between the jejunum and the cecum. Okay, so that's the kanta. The kanta itself, the Gedolim say, the kanta of a calf, mikro liskabe is called suitable to give to guests. Zeshkos Shumna Kanta, that really wrote about the fat of the Kanta. Inka was saying about Kanta, that's what they're talking about with the ileum itself. Dino Meishal Kanta, the intestine of the ileum. Haranier Shu Ruliskabi. Seems suitable to give the guests. Shasi Osim Menamachal Tov. They make it a good dish called Kishka. Shemai Mosa Bekemak for Shuman Arbe when they put in a lot of flour and fat. Because the Kanta about out the ileum, people don't eat fat by itself. My Kamashlan. What's telling us it's not called Chadir Riskabi. So this what perhaps they're saying the Shuman Kanta is with the Kanta. And they should Kanta Blum Bilam Mikemachem, because she was cloud, but because of Kishka, it's not a Kishka, unless it's a Kishka, unless it has this filling. It's not called Riskabi. Unless the fat is there. Maybe it's the Hadra the Kanta. Shemna Ev Shemikra Riskabi. The Hadra the Kanta. Whatever that is in the intestine, it's called Riskabi because of the fat. But Tzarech, and he's not sure what to do with that. And that's it. That's that.